Wherever they go these days, they're surrounded not only by their fans, but also critics, and controversy that reached its peak at the recent Senate hearings in Washington regarding a proposed rating system for rock records.
This is Motley Crue. Their albums for Electra Asylum sell millions, and they're one of the top 10 grossing concert bands this year. Their albums include songs like Bastard, quote, out goes the light, in goes my knife, pull out his life, consider that bastard dead. Live Wire, quote, I'll either break her face or take down her legs, get my ways at will, go for the throat, never let loose, going in for the kill. And Too Young to Fall in Love. Not a woman, but a whore. I can taste the hate. Well, now I'm killing you. Watch your face turning blue.
That song was written, the lyrics like on the spur of a moment, and where they came from. I'm sure anybody, anywhere that's ever gone through a relationship, and if you're breaking up, or whatever kind of a relationship, work-related or whatever, a friend or a girlfriend, you're angry at the time, and it's very honest, the lyrics, you know, and people think it's about murdering a woman. Ooh.
What's so good about the Crue?
They're great, they're gorgeous, excellent musicians, and wonderful, nice people. They're gorgeous again.
Tommy's mine.
How come?
Because he's the gorgeous. He's the best.
You think it's good enough to be gorgeous?
Yeah, he's nice too, though.
Yeah?
He's really nice. Yeah, he's gorgeous, and I want his body.
Do you imagine that the Crue are, like, in real life as real people, or the way they appear to be in videos?
Yeah, of course they're real people.
Happy partiers.
Like, they stopped when they came in, they talked to us and everything.
And they're nice.
They were just generally really nice. And they weren't like pushing us away or anything.
There's a good bond between us and the fans. And we really enjoy the kids. We like to get out and, you know, meet them and hang out with them. And, you know, coming in here just now, we just didn't really have a lot of time because we definitely were coming in here to do this live. But we go back out. We're going to spend some time with the kids, you know, enjoy it.
When they're on stage, they're like some kind of god. They're up on stage. Like we aren't on stage. They're 10 times above us. But when they're not on stage, they're not like they're just like normal people. They just party. They're really nice. They're like your best friends sort of thing.
There have been a lot of criticisms leveled against Motley Crue as one example, right, of a band that makes videos that brutalize women and that kind of thing. What do you think?
Everybody has a bad video that supposedly is anti-religious and garbage in this way and that way.
Like,
but
well, they can hurt me anytime.
Like people sit there and say they sing about the devil. Name one song they sing about the devil.
Yeah,
right?
well, they've got the Shout at the Devil album cover.
They're with the devil, right? It's saying,
you
like,
can
people
find
don't
the devil in
understand.
anything.
Like, what is so Satanist about Motley Crue?
No, I don't think they are Satanists, and they explained that on the thing we did on the New Music a while back.
We're not religious in the sense of devil worshippers or Christians or Catholics or anything like that. I mean, we're just a rock and roll band, right? Devil could be to a 16-year-old girl, her mother, or to a 21-year-old guy could be his boss. We're saying shout at whatever is holding you back from what you want to do. There's a lot of controversy behind this, and the reason why we put it right out here and we said, look at this. There's a pentagram. But why don't you read? We're telling these religious fanatics, read this. Shout at the devil. It doesn't say shout with the devil. Yeah. At the devil.
There's that video for Looks That Kill, right, where there's all these women in a cage, you know, being penned in like wild animals. Does that bother you at all?
I'd love to be one of those women, though. Any of us would just love to be one of those. Any of us.
I'm
any
shocked.
one of us. Oh, we would, just to be with them. Like, it's great.
What's happening since the tragedy that the band went through earlier this year? Are you guys a tighter outfit as a result of that? How's it make you feel?
Definitely. After Vince's it's his misfortune, we obviously came together and helped the cat out, you know, and became like closer as friends as well as band members. We've always been tight, and that just helped to, you know, make it tighter. Thing is, I'd been in a bad car accident, and so had Tommy previous to that, and we were both very drunk when it happened. And then it happened to Vince, who wasn't nearly, you know, under the influence as us, and we all said, you know, this could have happened to me, or it could have happened to Tommy or Mick or any of our friends, and it's something that we said, you know, it's time to like straighten up about that, you know, about drinking and driving at the same time. You know, drink if you want, great, but don't drive. And so it made us tighter.
Coming up on the new music, Randy Newman, Rush, and a look at the movies Return to Waterloo and All That Fun.